Hi, this is question 12 from the June 2012 Unit 3 Edexcel exam paper for mathematics, and we're looking at a speed, distance, time question, but which also has a bit of standard form in it as well. It's worth bearing in mind this is a calculator paper, so it makes the standard form calculations significantly more straightforward. So we've got an object travelling at a speed of 2,650 meters per second, which is quick. How many seconds? So the time we don't know. How many seconds will the object take to travel a distance of 3.45 times 10 to the power 10, so times 10 times. In order to work that out, you might refer to your triangle for speed, distance, time. The distance is on the top and the speed and time on the bottom. So that means if we want to work out time, you cover up T, you're left with distance divided by speed. Okay, so knowing that, we can work out our time. The distance is 3.45 times 10 to the 10, and we're dividing that by 2,650. Now ideally you should be able to just plug those numbers into your calculator and get an answer in standard form. Or you might need to convert it back to standard form afterwards. If I do this sort of, if you like, the non-calculator way, just so you're aware of it, should you encounter it in a non-calculator paper, if you do 3.45 divided by 2,650, you end up with 0.0013, and then we haven't yet dealt with the times 10 to the 10. Now, because I want to turn this into standard form, I want to turn it into 1.3. So what's had to happen for that to move, for the decimal place to end up between 1 and 3, is to move 3 times. In order to do that, what I have to do is basically multiply this by 10 3 times. So I'm going to borrow 10 of those 10 3s, borrow 3 of those 10s, leave me with 10 to the power 7. I hope that wasn't too confused as I made it. So I end up with 1.3 times 10 to the 7 as your final answer, which is indeed two significant figures, because you've got the 1 and the 3. If you got an answer, well, you should have got an answer of 1, 3, and then it will turn out to be 6 zeros on the end for this particular number. And if you are getting an answer on your calculator and want to convert it to standard form, imagine the decimal places there. It's got to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places in order to make it between the 1 and 3. So that's why it would be 1.3 times 10 to the 7. And the final bit is we're working out a time. So that's seconds. Again, I hope that was useful.